Hello YouTube, this is Graffiti Marks here, and this is a layout update. There is changes to the layout, as you can see, which I will get in depth about. Uh, First things first, you can see that I did ballast poorly. This is because I used Elmer's glue, and Elmer's glue, I would use it for like all the green stuff throughout the layout for that the turf right there, but not when you're ballasting. So I might as well be using some of the woodland scenic stuff I've heard about, because it's all bunched up. And when I did it, I also put on access, and when I was running my trains, it would get like, it would have an electrical short out, but not for the diesel, not for Druid, but just some of the steam locomotives, like that one. So I had to vacuum all the access in here, because it would be a pain just trying to scrape it. So yeah. And if you can post in the comments what kind of ballasting solution I should use. When I mean solution, I mean how should I ballast the track, like a pro. So yeah, and onto the yard. There will be official and unofficial projects. There will be a water tower. I know it doesn't look American, but has working lights, and I love like having a bit of life in the layout using lights and all that. So there will be a switch here, because I've changed the good shits from here, and this is an unofficial project, but I might be having a scrap yard here, so like a scrap line and all, because this is a 1950s through 60s and 70s layout, and that's just a rough eras and all that. So, but yes, it's going to be unofficial. If there's going to be a scrapyard or not, I don't know yet, but it won't be here. It'll be like all across here. And if I do acquire locomotives that are like spares or repair, might as well use them. So another thing with the ballast, I realized I'm going to stop from ballasting halfway, because I ended up ballasting that track, and I realized I'm not, because there's going to be basically the whole town or city, and it'll be halved. So it's going to be a huge tunnel, and maybe at the back here, if there was any of an occurrence where a locomotive might derail, I might as well have like a little slot where I can open up, see the whole track inside, and I could just re-rail the locomotive from there. So it won't be like skidding across the track against the rail ties. And on the issue of buildings, I've been experimenting, and I will be using some of these buildings, but I'm going to be using abandoned buildings. This came from a Vollmer or Faller kit. It's like a German loft. Not loft. It's like an apartment building of some sort. It's like abandoned, and it will be somewhere. It'll be somewhere like around here, and I also tried experimenting with this signal kit, signal box kit from Keystroke by Gauge Master. Cheap kits. They're really easy to assemble and all that. You just have to have an image of the whole thing, like all glued as a reference because it doesn't come with any instructions, and that's what I found out. Well, yeah, and I ended up throwing out the image for that, and now I'm mad. So, on the electrical department, I will be using this, signal lights. It does light up with this, red, yellow, and green, stop, proceed to caution, and green for go. So, so yeah. On scenic wise, there will be trees throughout the throughout the city. I might be including a playground. I don't know. I saw at my local hobby shop. I found a little German. It was like a little German playground kit where there's like this little wooden train and all the like a swing and all, etc. And I might be including that as soon as I get to this. And another thing, building wise, because I live in America and this is a British N-scale layout, it might be I might be either having to go through scratch building, or I have to order, and ordering might be a pain because I still live with my parents. I'm like 14 and all. I have cousins coming over from England, and I thought that they'll be and I thought that I'll be using that because of that. If they can bring over kits and all, but that probably won't be happening. So I might as well either scratch build, and I want to try and find some, like balsa wood. I have balsa wood somewhere, but I have to try and trace them and all, and I usually do kits. So I might and I will be thinking about that. So there will be a station here and a station along here, or a station here and along here. So we have a little walking bridge from one end to the other. So I guess that's it. Oh yeah, for the station I won't be using that because it just looks too American to me. So that's it, and I will be getting around to reviews. I have written up a script for reviewing at the 2MT right here. 4MT I meant. The 260, one of my first Farish locomotives. The first Farish products that I got was these 3 wagons back in 2010 that I got from a trip to England, visit family and all that. So, but this is my first Farish locomotive. I got like a year ago. So it's a really nice runner, and I will be putting this in more closer study, not like a review for it. So, and maybe some of the other locomotives that I have. So anyways, that's it. The layout review. Goodbye.